Hey guys, you're here with Ashley and Goran, and welcome to your Friday European Football Live show here at Big Dogs YouTube. Ashley, how's your day been going? What's the weather like in Hawaii?
The weather is how it usually is, other than the last month when it rained every day. So, low 80s, sunny, ready to do our super, super early show tomorrow. So, can head off to the beach right after.
Yeah, I am a bit jealous. I gotta admit, it's gonna be minus 35 here tonight, so
Jesus.
it's not gonna be
Yeah.
cozy.
When you sent me that picture, sorry guys if I look a little hazy, we got darker curtains. Is that a little better, Goran? So,
It's fine.
yeah.
We
So
can
anyway,
see.
guys, I'm working on. We've ordered some stuff to get me a cooler background and some LED lighting. Make it make it look a little bit better. But anyway, yeah. When you sent me that picture of all of that snow, I was thinking like, I mean, I know people who live there have to be used to it to drive in it, but how in God's name it's like you have to shovel your way to the car. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
cold natured, so
exactly.
I just couldn't live there. It's like I would just be miserable unless I worked from home. I could just be by a fireplace the whole time.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it's not nice, especially. I mean, if there's snow, that's fine, but if the temperatures are below minus 10, minus 15, then it gets ugly. But
Yeah.
how's your previews been going today, Ashley?
Going good. I'm hoping to be 2-1 in just a second. I took a draw double chance on this Huddersfield match. Double chance on Huddersfield and over 1.5. It's 1-1, but there's so much stoppage time, and Stoke is attacking. So I'm like, please just let this match end.
Yeah, I had two doubles today. I had that Swiss Challenge League matchup, both teams to score, and Top Os and Den Bosch in the Erste Divisie as a double. I lost that Swiss game, which ended in a 0-0 draw.
Oh, you had the Den Bosch in a double. Yeah, I put that one in last night. I had Top House and Den Bosch. It was surprisingly cheap, over 2.5. I think I got it at like minus 115. I played that as a single, thankfully, because the double I put in, um, those Belgians again, neither of them hit.
Same
I had
here.
Lamel United. I don't know what's wrong with that team, and Saint Truden, who's usually decent. I don't know. It's hit and miss. Like I hate to say just a lay off of them altogether. Hello, Pablo. But
Hey, Pablo.
it's just so hit and miss right now. You know, you kind of wonder, even if the numbers support it,
Yeah.
just kind of laying off of it for a little while. But I mean, it happens. It goes up and down.
I actually had today. I had the second double. I had Huddersfield Stoke both teams to score.
Oh, thank God. And that one just ended. So I hit my draw double chance at over 1.5. I was really mad I didn't take the under of 3.5, but Stoke scored. So we're good. So you
Yeah,
had that one in a double?
I had that one, both teams to score, and I had Sint-Truidense and Sporting over 1.5 for plus 160 in a double, and freaking Belgians can't score a goal. I don't know.
Yeah,
They can't make a beer. They can't score a goal. So
you're talking about Charleroi, right?
yeah,
That match? Yeah. So that was exactly what I had in a double. I had it over 1.5. And what's so funny is I did not like the head-to-head numbers. I think I mentioned it yesterday on the show, but head-to-head numbers don't matter. I look at, just I won't tell you the 10 million ways that I break matches down, but that over 1.5, which is what I had in a double, was rated at over 90%.
yeah,
And every way that I capped it. So that's what I do. I go by the numbers. I mean, you guys know it's like 1,500 matches, literally a little bit more than that actually going on the weekends. We don't have time. It's like you're an NFL capper, you're an NBA capper, you have X amount of teams to keep up with. You can sit there and watch them all play, right? Well, I don't have time to sit down and watch 1,500 teams how they play. So I just go by statistics, and usually it does well for me. The laws of averages and the laws of statistics, usually, they usually fall into place. Just kind of quirky right now, but starting 2-1, so we shall see. Hopefully, it can
yeah,
close
and
out
and,
strong.
and it's not like Sint-Truidense didn't have a shot. So good. They had 18 shots in total in this game.
Oh
Only
yeah,
three on target though, but I
And
don't know.
10
They just
corners,
couldn't finish it.
10 corners.
Yeah,
You would think with 10 corners, one would just kind of like roll in by accident or hit somebody's foot to get an own goal or something.
exactly.
What's up, Loon, Pablo, our man Pedro, who's going to show me around to the big wave areas of Portugal when I travel out there.
Exactly. Oh, actually, we got a South American league going on later today. But I think we'll have more games to talk about tomorrow because we have the entire championship going. Is it the entire championship
I
going
think
on
so.
tomorrow? Yeah, Fulham's
It's a lot.
playing, Bournemouth's playing, Blackburn's playing. So all the
And the
top teams
first
are
two you
playing.
just mentioned, I'm very interested in both of those, actually.
Yeah, me too. I haven't taken a look at them yet, but we got some Belgians playing tomorrow again. But I will try to make myself skip those.
The
I
only
gotta.
thing, so, Circle Bruges, it just been so low scoring lately. I don't see that holding. So sometimes I like to jump on a team. I'm kind of contrarian, like, right, when they are not scoring. So really, I think the only thing I might would look at, I'm sorry, I touch my nose sometimes, guys. I'm getting like allergies for the first time in my life. Um, but is the that Circle Bruges match. Maybe throw in like the over 1.75 in as a double on something else. I will not be taking any Belgian overs as singles right now, and until those leagues that I like to bet in Belgium just even back out, to somewhat normal.
Yeah, we got a couple of games in Erste Divisie as well, and we are finally getting the Swiss Super League back.
Yes.
Zurich, Servette, Young Boys, and Lugano are playing tomorrow, so those two games should be interesting. I'm not still clear with myself whether should I skip this first round after break or
That's
should
what
I
I'm
just
doing. Yeah,
yeah
I mean, I actually love the Swiss Super League, but I also love the Swiss Challenge League. There's a lot of value to be found in those. So I was taking a look a little bit before we came on air, actually, at that Lugano Young Boys matchup. So I was thinking, like, maybe throw Young Boys team total over 1.5 with something. But yeah, I think it's typically just a good rule of thumb to give them a couple of matches to get going.
yeah we got French Cup tomorrow going on. We have Marseille and Montpellier. That might be an interesting game to see. Depends who's gonna be playing or not. We also have German third league tomorrow once again. Whenever I don't bet them, they go with goals and
Yep,
I don't
that's
know.
exactly what I thought. I thought about you when I checked the score this morning. Was it Wurzburg kickers, who
Yeah,
usually can be counted on for goals, and I actually liked corners in that match. It was between that and another premium that I put in. It was between that and the Huddersfield. Man, I loved over 10.5 corners, but you guys know I'm kind of new to breaking into it. Some hit and miss and laid off. Just something crazy, like 14 corners in that match. So, what was the final score? I just saw the halftime, the 1-1. Did they? I'm assuming it went
uh,
over.
let me see real quick. No, it ended 1-1 actually.
Oh, see, so there you go. And both teams to score, and those are ridiculously expensive. So.
Yeah. Now, as far as yesterday's games go, Ashley, we did have Mexico won, Canada won 2
We
0.
had some nice ones.
Yeah, I know that people got upset on YouTube in comments about about us talking garbage about Canada, but we both settled on the money line in Canada, so I'm not sure what
Oh,
the
it
problem
was
was.
it wasn't us. It was me. And I told Hannah I was laughing because whether you guys like to hear about it or not, I could give zero shits. There is a
I mean, it
very
was both of us, but still, we
no.
both
I'm talking
settled on
about
the
the
money line in Canada, right? So
yeah, but I'm talking about the guy that specifically said that female analyst was offensive and blah blah blah. I was like, I noticed she didn't call you out for saying like right that they're better in hockey, but that's just the way it is, right? I mean, I'm gonna get called girl, woman, whatever, and they can go fuck themselves. I picked his team to win and they won, so you're welcome, asshole.
yeah, the States 1-0 against El Salvador. I mean, like I said yesterday, this is probably the weakest USA team in the last 10 years. They're just not scoring a lot, even though they have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Mexico was losing 1-0, at the start of the second half, but they were able to turn it around in the last 10 minutes. They won 2-1.
Yeah, and crazy.
Uh,
The exact same, if I'm not mistaken, exact same score line when we were talking about that match. Wasn't it 2-1 that they beat them last time they met up? I think both have ended
maybe.
with the exact same score line. So yeah,
Yeah.
we got some really good ones though. Uruguay, your money line
On
at
the
plus money
money,
was
yeah.
awesome. My draw double chance and under hit. I know
Yellow
there were a
cards
few
in
more.
Argentina. There was like
Oh
9
yeah,
yellow cards in that game.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That was golden. It's just like it's insane. So that was an awesome call. And just breaking down like for like the U.S. match. I don't know if it was live or I think it was in the video breakdown that we did. So U.S. only scores 27% of their goals in the first
Yeah.
half. So at plus money, just a little plus money, plus 105, you could get the second half to be the highest scoring. So hopefully some of you guys checked out that video because that hit too. So it's
Yeah,
always
I
nice
mean
to get
that's
a
the
plus
team
money.
that had Pulisic, they had Bekele from Juventus in the lineup, Tyler Adams, they had Serginho Dest. I mean, they have solid lineups, all young players with still like 10, 15 years left on their careers, but neither Pulisic, neither Bekele, neither Timothy Vea, I mean, none of them were playing well for the USA. They just can't.
Yeah, and what's the deal? Sorry to interrupt, but with Pulisic, you just reminded me what is the deal with him just like not playing very many minutes either? I'm kind of I don't think there is like any
I don't
injury
know.
issue.
I mean, he was the captain yesterday, and honestly, if you ask me, you don't sub your captain in the 65th minute unless he's injured.
Right, right.
I,
Yeah, that
I
was
know that
was confusing.
he wasn't playing well, but still, that's the player that can make it I don't know, decisive pass or whatever any minute of the
Yeah,
game. And even if he's not playing well, you gotta give him some slack. You gotta cut him some slack, right?
right.
Because if he's playing for Chelsea, he's usually playing well, but in the USA, he's just not used to the I don't know whether it's the system or
He's probably just not used to playing with people who, dare I say, suck. So, but I had sprinkled a little bit on him as the first goal scorer at huge plus money, plus four something, and then a little bit just as an anytime goal scorer, just to have a little something on it. So that was dead when they subbed him out, and I was wondering, like, why the hell are they
yeah.
subbing like their top guy? That plays for
And he
Chelsea.
wasn't injured, so I don't know what's happening there. But
Yeah, who knows?
we have Colombia and Peru going on. Ashley, it's 0-0, almost halftime. Two yellow cards. I believe I gave out the draw on the video. You had both teams to score. This could still change. I mean, Colombia is attacking; they're dominant, so we'll see what's going to happen in this one.
Well, Colombia is attacking now, but I don't know if I would say they're
Yeah,
dominant. So they've got 13 shots, one on target, but Peru's got five on target there. So
do
still
they?
looks like it. Yeah. Well, I mean, if the score bat site that I always use is
I'm
correct.
seeing 63% possession for Colombia, 10 shots, one on target, five off target, four blocked shots, three quarters, and everything else is zero for Peru.
For
No
Peru,
shots, no shots
I
on
don't
target,
know.
no shots off target. I don't see
It-
anything on them. I
That's
don't know.
it's score bat that I use all the time. So yeah, I don't know. I know the last heads up was Peru 1-2-1, then the last one they won 3-2. So I don't know. I like I said, I didn't personally bet that one. I do have a bet,
I
oddly
mean, the
enough, as
lineup
much
is
as this.
looking well. For Colombia, Falcao is playing, James Rodriguez is playing, Cuadrado is in, Davison Sanchez, Yerimina as well on the defense. Maybe sprinkle something on the money line now, though, on the live bet. Take Colombia on the money line. Not sure what the price is on that, but minus 165 live, so I wouldn't bother
Yeah,
in that
wait
game.
wait a little bit longer into the second half and still goalless, then
Yeah.
put a little bit on it. As
Now,
much talking as I did about staying away from these, I'm actually on this Bolivia match, if you can believe it.
yeah, sorry to
Uh,
interrupt you. I was just gonna ask about that. We got the lineups. The game starts in about 9 minutes. Solomon Rondon is taking the charge for Venezuela. We know him from the EPL. He's one of the. Actually, is he now in the championship? I honestly don't know. No,
I'm
he's
not sure.
playing in Aston Villa, I think. Yeah. Uh, Jose Martinez, Thomas Rincon. I mean, this is not a team where that has many well-known players. Most of them are from South America, but they do have a couple of good ones. And honestly, I still like the over in this one. So
Well, I was about to say, so George here has a question, and hello from Puerto Rico. Do you like Bolivia Venezuela draw? Yeah, as long as it's a 2-2 draw, because I'm actually surprisingly on the over with these typically low scoring matches. So Bolivia Venezuela, I'm on the over of 2.5. I believe I locked that in at minus 112. Was I gonna bet these South American matches, but I'm not going to be an irresponsible handicapper and just ignore it. If there's value to be found, I'm going to look and see, and I see value. I think the human factor comes into it. I do love the numbers, but as far as situationally, I also like it. I think both teams here play wide open, and I think Venezuela's got a gun for it, and hopefully that leads to goals, but hopefully that also leaves them vulnerable at the back. So taking a shot at the over of 2.5.
you know what? I do like the over, to be honest. I see it at minus 148 now, which is not bad. I would honestly aim for both teams to score an over 2.5. I think that's likely to hit. But Bolivia is plus 370 underdogs here for some reason. Now, Venezuela is in the last place of this group. They don't have any chance of qualifying for the World Cup. They have only 7 points, only 9 scored goals. Their defense is conceding almost 2 goals per
Yeah, but
game.
I don't think. I mean, yeah, no chance realistically, right? But I don't think statistically that's kind of for Venezuela to have zero chance. I mean, in reality, probably not. But I'm
Well,
expecting
they
them to
are
gun for it here.
11 points away from the fifth spot with
Yeah,
only 3 games left or
I
4.
still think they come out on the front foot and just let the chips fall where they may. But I still think they come out and try to win here.
So there's 4 games left in these qualifications, and Venezuela is 11 points away from the fifth place, which means that they need to win all 4 games and hope that neither of the top 5 teams is gonna win any
Oh,
points.
that's what I'm
So
saying. In reality, no, I don't see it happening. But if there's still mathematically a chance, so that's why I like the over. And I'm assuming I don't know why you're shaking your head, motherfucker. You just said you like
no,
both teams to score an over.
yeah, I do, but I don't think that Venezuela will go on the front foot. I don't think they can get a win here, to be honest.
No, no,
If
I'm
anything,
not saying that they win. They may
okay.
very well get. I don't care if they get shut out. But I think the style of play that they have to go all
Oh
out
yeah,
is going to leave them vulnerable on the counter attack.
yeah. And do they deserve to be minus 148 favorites despite playing at home? Come on.
Yeah, tough
Uh,
to say. You would know that better than me. This one I was just capping from a totals perspective. I honestly wasn't even trying to look for an angle as far as the sides. So
Bolivia has been conceding a lot, but they have also been scoring quite a lot of. They have 20 scored goals in 14 games. They have 15 points. They're only 4 points away from fourth place and 3 points away from fifth place right now. So, if anything, like I said, I do like the over, and I do like both teams to score an over 2.5. To be honest, but I would take something on the money line on Bolivia at plus 370.
yeah,
Just
I think that's a good look. I think it's a nice angle because when you look at heads up between these two, it's just all over the place, and it's pretty much a flip of a coin. They played last time they played was in June. Bolivia won 3-1. The time before that, Venezuela won 4-1. And 2 times before that, Bolivia won 4-2. So yeah, I mean either one of these teams has a chance to take them down. So if you're getting a shot at that much plus money, that's probably worth a sprinkle.
I'm really surprised that the price is so high on Bolivia. I'm not sure what players they are missing, what's happening. I know that they're playing on their own, but honestly, I'm shocked that the price is that big. Plus 370. I think this could be a nice surprise. I won both games. I actually, what did I have on the videos? USA one, minus 1.5, I think, and I had Canada on the money line. So yeah,
Yeah, and I think I said just throw Mexico and the US in there on the money line together. And then I took Canada money line and Uruguay. So, all of these that I complained about, I think I got like 95% of them right. So it would have been nice if I would have actually bet them myself.
So I see that we have a new member, All Residential Concrete LLC.
Oh, yes, nice. Welcome. We'll just call you all. How about that?
Yeah, we'll call you all just because this is a bit lot to say in a moment. So
Right.
thanks for joining us. It's nice to have you here. Now, actually, do you got any early games for tomorrow? The championship starts at 10, so we'll be talking about those games when we see the lineups tomorrow morning in our live show at 9 a.m. That should be an interesting day. A lot of games, a lot of goals expected, I would say.
Yes, so I don't know. I'm just going to tell you a couple that I'm interested in tomorrow. I don't look at whether like what time they are because, like I said, I'm in Hawaii, so everything's early for me. But I am interested in a few of these lower English leagues. So in the England Championship League, actually getting plus money. At so there's a team called Wigan Athletic, and I bet on them a decent amount. They're playing a team, Cheltenham Town, and all the numbers support this here of Wigan. I bet their team total several times and they've come through for me. They score an average of 2.4, and we're not interested in what they concede because I'm not taking them to win here. But this Cheltenham side concede 1.5. So I'm liking taking a shot at Wigan Athletics team total over 1.5, and for some reason they're offering it at a little bit of plus money at plus 105. So that's probably going to be a play for me, but obviously looking into injuries and things a bit further, but I'm loving the plus money on that. Absolutely loving Fulham tomorrow. As you guys know, I'm just going to ride that bike till the wheels fall all the way off. They're on fire. I don't see any signs of them slowing down. Their number one goal in life is to make it back to the Premier League, and any team that gets in their way, I just kind of feel sorry for right now. They're super expensive on the money line. I do like Fulham in over 2.5. It's around minus 125. But I also might play it that way and throw them in on a double on the money line with Bournemouth because I really like Bournemouth against this really horrible Barnsley side tomorrow.
Yeah, Barnsley is in the last spot in the standings,
And
or
I believe
somewhere
they
in the
have some
bottom, I
injury
think.
concerns too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think there should be some great matchups in the championship tomorrow in those lower English leagues. Like
Yeah.
I said, we will talk about those games to more extent tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. guys, at our live show. But the game I looked at that's early tomorrow morning is Ross County and the Rangers FC in the Scottish Premiership. Uh, this Ross County team has never beaten the Rangers in the past. They have only 3 draws, and the Rangers are at the top of the table. They are scoring not a lot, but they are scoring enough. They are not conceding. They're well solid defensively, and I think at the moment they're the best defensive team in the league, and they're marching
Yep.
towards another title. So I'll take Rangers at minus 1.25 and minus 125 in that game tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and what's up, Jack? Nice to see you back. Yeah, I like that pick, and because you guys know last time I was talking the Rangers up, and I love their team total over 1.5 on a double. Thankfully, I didn't play it. They ended up winning 1-0, so I kind of like them coming off of a lackluster performance, right? As good as
Yeah.
they are, only scoring one goal. I think they've probably been slammed in the press and by the fans and everything. So yeah, I think that's a really good look. I haven't capped that one myself, but they are by far the superior team.
Yeah, I think that minus 1.25 is a slam dunk here at minus 125, which is also an excellent price to take.
Yeah, that is a great price.
Now, Ashley, I still see a couple of Australian games scheduled. A League. Still haven't looked at anything in that. It's been like
No,
6 weeks since you say
it
to.
it doesn't matter to me. You know what? It's like some of them I'll look and be like, yeah, of course, that have BTTS and over all over it, and it'll be 2-2, and then I look at one, I'm like, let's see what this one does. I wake up, it's 1-0 at the end. So I'm just not. I just kind of view my money as like I put my money on something, it's going out to work for me and I want it to come home, right? I don't want to throw it out there like, let's just see what the hell happens with you guys. And that's what I feel like right now in Belgium, Australia, Netherlands. It's kind of like, let's just toss some money at it and, hopefully it comes back. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
about you guys,
definitely
but I'm a little more protective over my money than that.
I'm definitely staying away from Belgium this weekend. They can suck it because
That's your
this
face. I'm going to buy the T-shirt that has your face that says they can suck it. That's Goran's catchphrase.
I think this was twice in a row now that they screwed me over for a goal.
Only
And
twice? No, I think this is about
in a row, in a
seven or
row.
eight. Oh yeah. There is, and usually some of my favorites. That's what sucks. And usually I love betting the Aussie League too. But let me tell you guys a secret. Kind of right now, lay off of the goals market in Australia, or I am personally. But play the shit out of the corners market because those. It doesn't really matter who the hell it is. They just go out there and they just kick the shit out of that ball everywhere, and you can usually count on corners for sure.
And of course, I forgot to mention that earlier. Ashley, I think this might make you sad or upset. I have no idea. I
Why do you
read.
want to make me sad or upset?
I said it might. I don't know. Actually, I read today that if Borussia Dortmund sells Haaland in the summer, they are planning on signing Gianluca Scamacca from Sassuolo.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did read that, but that they were trying to do that, and they better leave my Gianluca Scamacca alone because he
Yeah.
needs to stay right there. Yes, he does. He's a good goal scorer bet for me. He
He
helps me
is,
on
of
my both
course.
teams of scoring overs on Sassuolo.
Well, he can
Do
do the
I?
same in Bundesliga.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I love my Sassuolo boys, and with Raspadori, I mean, I don't know. It's probably going to happen because, yeah, I don't. I mean,
Because
Holland's going to
Borussia
be
has
out of
more
there.
body.
Yeah, well, exactly. So
Yeah, we'll see.
whatever. I mean, I hope he does well wherever he goes. But I hate seeing players that I like leave Serie A. You guys know that.
Well, Ashley, I think that's
Exactly, Roland. Throw money into
throwing
the
money
wind.
into the wind.
I don't like to do that.
I don't think
Yes,
anybody does. Well, the
you do on Barcelona all the time. Yeah, that's worse than throwing it to
oh,
the wind. The wind has a chance to bring it back to you. On Barcelona, you're just like flushing it straight down the toilet.
that's an investment, okay? I think
Well,
that's
a
it for
very
today, Ashley.
long-term investment. Is it
Well,
really?
yeah, I think it is.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it
I
always
sprayed my
does.
hair up and everything for this? Like 10 minutes? I mean, come on.
Just leave it like that until tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I will. But when I wake up, I'll look like a cockeyed rooster. It'll all be pointed to one side. So,
Oh, man. All right, guys.
yes.
Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Make sure you're there. Subscribe, hit that like button, guys, so you don't miss it, so you get that notification. We appreciate you joining in and supporting us here on
Yeah,
YouTube.
this is Friday, right? So tomorrow's our super,
It's
super,
Friday.
super early show. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we don't
come on.
have the big leagues tomorrow, but we still have enough games to talk about and enough games to give
Sam,
out.
you're late. Damn it. Now we have to start over and talk about everything we just talked about.
I was chatting with Sam actually yesterday. He lives about hour and a half away from me.
Oh, really? Yeah, you
Yeah.
should chat with him more. He is an awesome, awesome guy and an awesome capper. You guys should give him a follow on Twitter. He caps hockey, footy, basketball. He does it all. And I tell his plays a lot, so definitely worth a follow on Twitter there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you guys just remember, I'm in Hawaii, so Gordon can go ahead and shut the fuck up because he's going to tell you how no one feels sorry for me. But I'm getting up at 2:15 to do this show at 4. So if I
Yes.
can do that, you
Still
guys can get up
nobody's
wherever in the world you are and join us.
still nobody feels sorry for you, but yeah, like Sam says, smash that like button, guys, and
Yes, please.
we'll see you again tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Bright and early.
Bright and early.